everybody. It is Tuesday, and we are going to try something new out this year. And this is the first Tech Tip Tuesday. Try saying that a few times fast. And my name is Tyler Keefe. I am the NSD Digital Communications Specialist. And today, I want to take a few moments to first introduce you to this platform, what we're doing here, and give you a couple of tech tips here and there. But the main one will be on ParentSquare and the notifications that you get when your child or yourself gets a message, but then also how to customize that for your liking, so that, you know, if you are in a meeting at work or watching a movie, that you don't get some random message that just distracts you. So I wanted to show you that really quick. But first, there is one thing I wanted to remind you all about: the voluntary device protection. A few weeks ago, we had a ed talk with Dr. Russell and Cody Krebs, our Director of Information Services, and they talked about the voluntary device protection. You can still get this. The time is running out, but just wanted to mention this to you, that it's $25 per student. And again, the big upside on this is the first incident that you might have is going to be covered 100%. Almost no questions asked on that. The second one is $20 each time. So if you're like my son and you break something on accident, then instead of having to pay the $450 or however much the full device would be to fix, it'd be $20. Now, not to say that we want, a bunch of broken laptops to happen, but it's only going to be $20. And to get that information, we do have it on our website at the address is listed there, or you can call our tech center 208-468-4777. But I really want to take some time here to talk about ParentSquare and the importance of ParentSquare. That is the easiest way that it's going to be for your school to get a hold of you as far as information that you need to receive. If it's, just a quick little announcement, things like that. Even teachers can contact parents through the chat feature. There are 3 different ways that you can get information from ParentSquare. You could get a automated phone call, a text message, the automated phone call, that's different. Sorry. A text message, an in-app notification, and then an email. But if you're like me, I had all 3 turned on at once. So every time I got sent a message, I got 3 notifications, and I wanted to kind of trim down the amount of notifications I got. So I want to show you how you can do that. And I'm going to switch over to the ParentSquare app here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my son, who is a 5th grader at Owyhee Elementary. And when I open up ParentSquare, you're going to see this. It's going to have something in the middle there for you to look at. Along the top, you can see where it says posts, the dashboard, and then alerts. The alerts, that's what I was referring to earlier. That is where you get like the phone call, the text message, the email, everything all at once is when you would get an alert. Now, if I go back to the screen here, as it is, it's Tech Tip Tuesday, so why would this work appropriately? So I'm going to reshare that screen to make sure that it is going on correctly. And it's going to kind of wig out here, but that's okay. First time doing this, this is what happens here. But once we get to it, we should be good to go, as the whole program there just decided to crash on me. So I'm going to do this a different way. And bear with me here for a second. I apologize for this. All right, there we go. We just do not have my camera going, which I will switch up here in a second. Easy as can be. There we go. So looking over off to the right again, this is the ParentSquare. And when I log in to it, this is what I see. Along the top, we have posts and the alerts. And you could search the posts. And then this is one that I was able to send out for Labor Day. But remember, we're talking about notifications that you receive. if you click on the 3 lines top left, and this is on, I'm showing this to you on the Mac, but it is the same on the iPhone or iPad. Android, I'm assuming, is going to be very, very similar. If I click there, then it's going to list all these things down the side. If you have more than one kid at multiple schools, that's where it would list them along the side here. The districts would be Nampa, the schools. So I do have access to all of them. That's why I see them all. But you might be a parent that has a middle schooler and a high schooler. You'll see 2 different ones, or even 3 in some cases. And then you just kind of keep working your way down the list here, and you have the classes that your children are in, groups that they might be associated with, and then you get to this one that says account. When you are in the account tab, you want to go up to notifications, which is the 3rd one down, and you're going to want to click on that. It's going to bring up another box. Along this one, you could use custom notifications, which allows you to have it go to different locations as you're going. You'll notice that this urgent smart alert and notices is not checkable. We chose that for it not to be disabled, and those are those critical, very, very, very important alerts that you might get. But then the next one down here, you should have a tab here that says Nampa School District, where you're going to get school alerts, which would be this tab here. Email notifications, you could turn it on to instant or digest. Now, the difference is an instant email is exactly what it sounds like. It's instant. You're going to get it right away. The digest is what's going to compile all the information that might be from one day, and it'll send it to you at about 6 o'clock each night. And same thing down here with text notifications. We can turn that on or off using this button. And app notifications. So if you've downloaded the app, you turn it on and off using this button here. And then again, each one of those has instant and digest options for it. For all of the different schools, you would just click on the different tabs, and then you can turn them on or off using that process. Now, one of the things that I do want to mention here is if you have kids at multiple schools, you are going to get a digest from each school. So meaning the digest email from each school instead of just one email with them all in it. I have personally reached out to ParentSquare to talk to them about this. They currently are working on that feature so that it's just one school, but currently it's not there. But if you turn off the email to just digest and then get the text messages, then it would just list out all in one text for you. But really, that is it on how to customize the notifications for ParentSquare. One thing that I do want to mention on here, if for some reason that you are not getting logged into ParentSquare, you're not getting these alerts, please reach out to your child's school. Chances are there's just some mix up in Power School, which is where they get the information from to put into ParentSquare. We just want to double check that information and make sure it's correct. And then the other thing that it could be is you might not have accepted the invitation to ParentSquare. And I was looking at a schools earlier today, and there's like 300 some unaccepted parent invitations. So we want to make sure that those do get accepted as well, so that we can make sure that you get those alerts. And the wonderful people up in the school offices, they do know how to resend invitations so that you can be expecting those, so that you can accept and start getting the alerts for things on ParentSquare. But that is it. Again, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment on this video. Send us a message through Facebook, and I will get back to you, helping you out the best I can. This, again, was our first Tech Tip Tuesday. And in the coming weeks, we're hopefully going to have a few guests on here to talk about some other things that could be related to ParentSquare or things in the classroom. And then it is Substitute Appreciation Week. So tomorrow we are going to have Tina McMullen, who is our substitute coordinator. Her and I are going to sit down and have a conversation about the substitutes, so you won't want to miss that. And we will see you later.